Hey everybody, this is Dr. Crawford. I am with you for the next several weeks for Education 604, and I want to officially welcome you to the class. And I wanted to kind of upload this video, shoot this out to you guys, let you kind of see me. The Liberty University online distance education environment is a great environment. It's super flexible for those of you who have families and have jobs and aren't able to relocate to a traditional campus for your education. But some of the downsides are that the personal closeness to being able to meet people, other students, and the professors kind of lacks in that area. So I found that using videos along the way really helps. So this is me. I'm located in Northwest Arkansas. In my day job, I serve as the president of the Cross Church School of Ministry. We are a one-year residency experience for men and women who are called to God's ministry. So I do that full-time, and I also been working with Liberty for the last 6 years, teaching in their online program, particularly these courses. I've taught this course for over 6 years, and really enjoy doing it. So anyway, I'm excited that you guys are connecting with us for this term, and I know that we're off to a really good start, that we got all the way through week 1. Let me say just a few things about the course and about where we're at after the first week. I know that the first week has a lot of material, a lot of stuff to do in it. You take your advising quizzes, the course requirement checklist. There's some stuff to read, a lot of stuff to look at online. You took a quiz. You were involved in a discussion board. You selected the personality for your character profile study. So there's a lot of little things, and it can get a little bit overwhelming. But most of you sailed right through that. Now that we're in week 2, we're really going to be able to hit more of a rhythm. So there's some major projects along the way that you'll be involved in, but then you kind of got some weeks that aren't so heavy. So what I'll do each week is I will summarize, as by way of posting an announcement, I'll summarize what you need to do for that particular week. Things you need to read, your assignments. I'll also talk about things that are coming up soon, within the coming weeks. Then I'll send that to you by email. You'll get that by email. So you want to read through that every week, but always read through the course content module that's going to be on the blackboard as well. There's no substitute for just reading everything always. You want to really be sure you follow directions. These courses have been designed very specifically so that if you read them, follow the exact instructions, man, you'll do fine. My experience is that students really run into problems when they don't pay attention to details, when they don't read the instructions carefully, and everything's there for you. There's for all the major assignments, there'll be an instruction page. Sometimes there's even a sample. There'll be a grading rubric so that you can see exactly what I'm going to be grading on. So if you pay attention to detail, you will do well in this course. So let me talk about a few foundational things. Number one, let me talk about email, because you're going to get emails from me every week. I will always send you an email that's a duplicate of the announcement that goes up each week. But the email is our number one way of communication. So if there's a problem, if you send something to me and it's not, occasionally files get corrupted and I'll get a paper that makes no sense. It's just been completely corrupted. So I'm going to send you an email. If you run into problems, sometimes we'll have storms. We had a lot of snow this last winter on the East Coast, and we had some power outages, and students had to contact me and say, hey, we're down, I need a day or so extra to get something up, posted. No problem. So the emails are our number one way of communicating. You need to be checking your Liberty email account at least 2 to 3 times a week. The more the better. Generally, I'm checking my email at least every day, sometimes every other day. So if you want to get in contact with me, email is the very best way to do that. So you need to check your email, as I will give you feedback that way. I will strive to always post grades within the week that you do an assignment. So if an assignment's due on Sunday, by Wednesday or Thursday of that week, I'll try to have that posted in the grade book, and any comments that you need related to that. So I try to be very timely so that you can improve and actually apply what you're learning to the next assignment. I want to help you as much as possible in that way. So email's a big deal. You want to be sure that you write all your work in APA format. Pay attention to the website. I reposted the late work policy, and we have to stick very closely to the late work policy. It's LU's standard, and we want to be sure that you get your stuff in on time. You get hit basically with a letter grade, a full 10%. After it's late one day, after a full week of being late, it goes to 20%. After 2 weeks, we don't take it at all. In terms of discussion boards, we can't take those late at all ever. Discussion boards are designed to be done basically in real time, so the week that they're being done, that's when they're the most benefit to you, is the week that they're actually assigned. So you stay up with your discussion boards. And let me say a word about the discussion boards as well. Every week you're going to have a major discussion board to participate in. So what's going to happen is there'll be a topic of the week. And what you're going to want to do by Thursday, midnight of a given week, is you will craft an answer. And that answer needs to be at 200 words minimum, okay? And I do check, all right? So you'll post that by Thursday. Then between Thursday and Sunday, you will craft replies to 2 of your fellow students. So each week, I'm going to look for 3 posts from you. And you're not limited to that, but I'm going to look for your answer post, 200 words or more. And then I'm going to look for 2 replies to 2 other students, 100 words each. Once again, pay attention to word count. These need to be. The point is, they need to be substantive interactions. You want to do more than respond to a fellow student, a peer, by saying, "Great point. I like what you said." You know, that's not good. What you want to do is take the discussion further with your comments. So anyway, we'll check that each week. That's a way to just kind of keep things going in real time with your peers in the class. And so just expect that to be the flow. You've got a character profile assignment that's coming up in just a couple weeks, so pay attention to that. It's going to be due very soon in the next week, so I'll talk more about that. I'll post a video next week to talk about that. It's basically a template that you'll fill out. Pay attention also to the David Barton DVD video template note sheet that you're going to fill out for me. You're supposed to get that DVD, but I found a link online where you can view that free. I have found that in the past sometimes those DVDs can be hard to get, so I found a link where you can watch the video online, which is to say that that's not a substitute for getting the DVD. You're going to love the Barton DVD. It's fantastic, and as educators, you will want this in your library. You'll probably end up using it with other students, so that you teach with, so that you educate. So anyway, I'm going to do my best through these videos to really make sure you know what I expect. I want you to know this. My number one goal is for you to succeed. I want you to do well in this course. I'm here to remove the barriers. You got to do the work, but I'm going to remove the barriers. I want to make it as clear and as easy as possible. And I want you to know, too, I'll be praying for you. You know, I realize that you guys are interacting with Liberty Online in real life. You know, you've got jobs. You've got families. You have real things going on. And sometimes life will throw a curveball at you. I get that. Listen, I work a full-time job. I've got 4 kids. I got a beautiful, wonderful wife. We're living life just like you are, and stuff happens. I mean, it gets really, really busy. I get that. I really do. So I just want you to succeed, and I want to really commend you. You are really stepping out there by adding another major component, which is graduate school, to whatever else is going on in your super busy life. So you're to be commended and be for that, and to be encouraged, and know that God is going to absolutely bless you for the work that you're putting in now. For your future goals in life. So anyway, communicate with me. Let me know what's going on. If you run into any problems, I'll try to help as much as I can. And just know that I'm here for you. All right? So God bless you. You guys do well, interact well online, and that's where we'll see you. We'll see you online this week. God bless.